Hey, what's up guys, this is Sky495 here reviewing the bad air sponge that I bought off Amazon. This is an odor neutralant, so that means this helps eliminate some of those nasty smells in either wet carpets, kitchen, basement, or as a result of pets, your boats, cars. So it's mainly to eliminate wet related, moisture related odors. So like wet dog, dirty carpet, etc., mud. So the instructions is to just open the lid and just let it sit in that open space and just let it over time help neutralize whatever stuff is in the air. If that's not good enough or the room is really big, then you would flip it over like this to expose more surface area. And as you notice, the sides are still mostly blue, but the ends have this nasty black thing on it. Looks real gross, right? And this actually came like that. Like the day one it was shipped to me, it was already that color. So what I'm thinking, though I'm not 100% sure, is that this change in color is as a result of this air sponge reacting with whatever chemicals in the air. It changes to black like that. So that's just my thoughts because the sides are not as exposed. The air sponge itself does have a pretty strong odor, so this is really meant for an open space. But I did try to use it to eliminate the odor of my black dye jeans. If you don't know, most jeans, black jeans these days, use a certain dye that gives off this really nasty prevalent odor. So I did watch another video on YouTube and that person claimed that these air sponges could help eliminate that odor. But what I found is that it's not a permanent solution. So what I would do is that I would put this in a confined space like a bag, or in this case a suitcase, and I would slip in my jeans in there, and it kind of, the smell of the sponge kind of overpowers it enough that it doesn't smell as bad as before, but it still doesn't completely neutralize it. It's just more of a mask in my opinion, and so that means this is not a permanent solution, so it doesn't completely eliminate the dye odor, which is kind of a bummer for me because I paid $12 for this thing. Of course this thing does last a real long time, so I can use it for other things, but I did buy that mainly to try to get rid of that stupid dye smell. So just a tidbit there, don't buy black dyed clothing online, and make sure you return them within the return window, not like me where I missed the return window, so I'm stuck with it. But this 14 ounce for $12, I guess this isn't too bad, and I definitely have not exhausted the whole capacity of this thing. So I definitely think this would work well. Just know that it's mainly for like bathroom mildew, closets, smoke, decay, wet carpets, kitchen, basements, pets, boats, and cars. So that's what it's advertised to eliminate. So it's not going to eliminate all odors, but mainly I would say the moisture-based odors. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty effective for those. Again, it in itself has a strong enough odor so that I wouldn't keep it in a very small confined space, but it definitely does a good job in open, wider spaces, and it should last you a good amount of time. So that's it. Please give it a like if you found it helpful. Subscribe to my channel Sky495 for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.